Oh, well, hey, babe. It's Jamie, that's me here. Welcome back to the channel, honey, and welcome back to another quick chat. Now, today on the quick chat, y'all know we do have a few things to talk about. I do want to talk about Jamie Foxx, what's going on with Jamie Foxx. I also want to talk about Marcus Houston because Marcus Houston is still talking, so we going to still talk about him, right? But before we really get into all of that, I really got to talk about this man that was found dead in his jail cell because he died from bed bugs out here in Atlanta. So let's go ahead and get that up on the screen because that's what I want to talk about first. Okay, this story is extremely disturbing. They're saying that this man passed away at the same jail prison that Young Thug is located at. Okay, he has horrible conditions is what I'm hearing. Okay, now according to this news article that I found over here on The Guardian, they're saying man found dead eaten by bed bugs in Atlanta jail. Girl, the family is definitely about to sue. Okay, they said an Atlanta man died in a local jail after being eaten alive by bed bugs. Bed like that is just, girl, I just can't even fathom. Oh my God, what? They said the family of LaShawn Thompson, who was 35 years of age, is calling for a criminal investigation into Thompson's death and for the closure and replacement of a local jail after alleging that Thompson died in custody from bed bugs in this jail cell. Okay, now what's going to be interesting, should they do an autopsy or anything? I'm wondering if the man could have been unalived and they just laid him there and then the bed bugs started to feast on him after that. Or if he truly died from being, feasted on in that moment. Now, these are the only images that we're able to see of Mr. LaShawn Thompson. But the images that I've saw of some of the bug bites are on a smaller body. So I'm wondering if he could have lost a drastic amount of weight while being in this horrible prison. But are prisons really supposed to be nice is what I wonder. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, this is cute up in here. I like the paint. Like, what is it really supposed to be giving, when you commit crimes and stuff like that? But it should at least be a livable space, because I also heard that his charges were like misdemeanor charges while he was in that jail. It wasn't even anything that like he really should have served a ton of time for. But let's just go ahead and continue to get into this article. Girl, he got me over here inching and scratching like, girl, what? Oh, I hate that for him. So they're saying Thompson was incarcerated at the Fulton County Jail in Atlanta on a misdemeanor charge. Jail officials had placed Thompson in the facility's psychiatric unit after determining that he had mental health issues. Oh, this family finna sue the out, y'all. They finna sue the dog fuck out of y'all, okay? But noted that he was physically healthy. Now, on September 13, 2022, 3 months after being arrested, Thompson was discovered dead inside the dilapidated cell, covered in grim and insects. And when I saw the pictures of it, it was disgusting. Okay, absolutely disgusting. Okay, they said the cell was so filthy that an employee wore a hazmat suit upon entering. So y'all wouldn't even go in there with your bare body, but you'll have somebody else living in there. And then the gag for me is he had a misdemeanor charge. I don't even know what that type of misdemeanor charge was, but it damn sure wasn't no murderer charge. That's where you put murderers at. I hate to say it. Okay, or child RAPISTS. Okay, that's where you put those big R people over there. People that want to SA folks and all of that, put them over there. But if this is like a little misdemeanor, maybe he could have had an item on him that he wasn't supposed to have, or maybe he had a little more than an ounce of what Georgia allows you to have when it comes to weed or something like that. I don't know what the misdemeanor charge is. Hopefully they say it in this documentation. But girl, what? For 3 months? Like, was he not able to secure an attorney that was going to be able to, fight for him and be able to, get him out on that? Especially if he hasn't had a prior history of being locked up in the past. It might be easier for you to slide past that, right? But I don't know. Let's keep going. All right. They said they left him there essentially, said Michael Harper, a lawyer representing the Thompson family. He says, and they had a plan to take him to the medical observation unit, but their plan never happened. And they found him dead, eaten by these bed bugs. Okay. They said Thompson's family, who live in Alabama, had not not known Thompson was incarcerated and only found out when authorities notified them about his death. So now I'm wondering, was he allowed the phone calls that he was supposed to have to reach out to that family, or could he have possibly been estranged from that family? Now it's going to bring up even more questions, all right? They're saying authorities were not able to resuscitate Thompson in his cell. I bet y'all wasn't. But y'all wasn't even trying to touch the man. So why is that even a sentence in this thing? I bet you that's also a part of the report. Don't even put that in the fucking report, because she went in there with a hazmat suit. What way was y'all going to be able to revive him? Y'all was going to just charge. That's what y'all was going to do. Just put the little things on his chest and pump him up. That's what y'all was going to do? Girl, y'all wasn't trying to do shit with that man, because you, I'm sure, didn't want to do nothing that was going to end up getting any of it on you. Period. But let's keep going. All right. They said a later autopsy did not determine a cause of death, but noted that there was an extremely severe infestation of small insects on Thompson's body and a severe bedbug infestation. Now, the report also confirmed that Thompson had signs of cuts and wounds along his body from picking his skin. Wow. They're saying graphic photos released by Harper show the horrific condition of Thompson's cell, and Thompson covered in bugs. All right. They're saying that Brad McCrae, who happens to be his brother, said that the family found the photos distressing to look at during a press conference. It was heartbreaking because nobody should be seeing like that. Nobody should see that, is what the brother said. He said, they also said in a statement to one of the news outlets, the Fulton County Sheriff Office said it had launched a full investigation into Thompson's death and had committed $500,000 to address vermin outbreaks in the jail. So wait. Did y'all already commit that $500,000, or are you saying you guys are going to commit that $500,000 to these type of outbreaks in that motherfucking jail? Y'all around here trying to build Cop City, build all this and that, about to build a big ass hockey stadium that's gonna be over $1 billion over there in Forsyth, and y'all can't sit up here and build some better prisons? I hate to say it, better yet, get some of these folks out these prisons if they really shouldn't be there and they on some fucking misdemeanor charges. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to keep it for the real people that's out here committing the real serious crimes, okay? Girl, now I ain't saying if you ain't do the crime, you can't pay the time, but girl, y'all need to fucking pick and choose. Y'all already overloaded. Girl, I can't. I hope they sue the dog fuck out y'all. For real. The sheriff's office added that after an investigation, the Georgia Bureau of Investigations would determine if any criminal charges are warranted. What? So the sheriff, they going to do an investigation. The GBI is going to make a decision on whether criminal charges are warranted. Girl, fuck y'all criminal charges, because y'all wasn't trying to do shit before. And that's what I hate about, how some of these policies and things are set up, because at the end of the day, a person has to die for y'all to do y'all work. And even when that happens, you still don't want to do your fucking work. So what are we doing here? They go on to say the family said that while they appreciated efforts to improve jail conditions, more needed to be done. Yeah, it does. Y'all need to gut that bitch out is what y'all need to do. Gut that hoe out. Don't be doing like some of these owners that be leasing out their properties over here, painting over shit, mold and all that shit. Nuh-uh. That's not what we do. Y'all need to gut that hoe out. Okay? Y'all making all that money off them different heads up in that motherfucking prison. And I can imagine if they pull back the covers, they can see who out there running amok in the prisons, okay? Taking more money than what they need to. Hence the reason why one of these ladies done got tired to fuck up, because her salary went up but $50K. But she done sat up there and sent her damn self signing the boss's signature and shit. And she done made $130,000 working as a correctional officer. Ma'am, what? You think they ain't on her ass? They is, girl, but that's a whole nother story. All right, I should have pulled her info up here. But anywho, back to this man's story, okay? They said if you look at those pictures, how deplorable that jail cell was, how did they get to that point in the first place? Come on, Mr. Harper. It's not fit for an animal. On God. And y'all know y'all respect animal lives more than y'all respect the black folks' lives. Girl, I'll never forget how long y'all sent Michael Vick to prison for, okay? And whatever else he had to pay for after that situation, girl, okay? All right, girl, he done sat up there and got more time for the animals than these police get that when they be out here acting like animals. Girl, what is going on? Okay? I wouldn't let my animal live in no shit like that. Okay? That is just absolutely crazy. But I hope that family sues the dog fuck out of them. And let me see if I can find another article to see. Um, Let me see. I'm wondering. I hope they sue the dog fuck out their ass. Girl, I am not lying today. Talking about they finna clean house. Fulton Sheriff's clean house amid investigation into this man's. That now you want to sit up here and clean house. Child, I cannot gonna sit up there and say it's clear to me that it's past time to clean house. Start with your motherfucking self, Sheriff. You need to be the first motherfucker to go. Because you knew what the hell was going on down there. You knew. Come on, Lisa Ray. You knew what was going on. You need to be the first motherfucker out the door. Let's see. All submitted their so they're saying that during an executive staff meeting held over the weekend, they're saying that the sheriff, Mr. Patrick, said he asked for the resignations of the chief jailer, the assistant chief jailer, another assistant chief jailer for criminal investigation. He asked for, I believe it's what, 1, 2, 3. He asked for about 3 of those people to resign. He asked for all of their stuff. They said the release also said the sheriff's office is reviewing all legal options to change medical vendors so better care can be given to inmates. This is that y'all should have done. And here is the motherfucking gag for me. Let's go back. I have to talk about it. So this baby died September of 2022. Bitch, we are in motherfucking April of 2023. And y'all are just now making a decision on what the fuck y'all finna do. Just now making a decision on what the fuck y'all finna do when y'all knew way back then how that boy died. But now that it's getting national attention on y'all ass, now y'all want to sit up here and be like, oh, we're going to fire this person. We're going to fire that person. No, Sheriff, while you firing and asking for resignations, we're asking for yours. Go ahead and submit yours because it's clear you ain't been doing your motherfucking job or check-ins. In all honesty, honey, now you talking about you want to commit $500,000 to getting this shit cleared up. Baby, did you see what the fuck that sale looked like? Girl, you going to need to probably triple that $500K to get this shit cleared the hell up, or y'all going to have a whole lot more lawsuits on y'all hands. Because regardless of people being locked up in the crimes and whatever they've committed, y'all still have a duty. You know what I'm saying? To look after them people and take care of them folks. It is what it is. Y'all got them in y'all custody. Y'all have a duty to, that's why y'all got these medical people in there to check on their health and check on this and check on that. That's y'all duty. Y'all not meeting the standards, but y'all out here probably getting all kind of motherfucking funding from the government, and ain't no telling who else you getting funding from. Okay? Could it be Walmart or these other people that be investing in the prisons, girl? Could it be them? But y'all getting all this fucking bread and ain't doing shit with it. Y'all need to pull the covers back and see where the money really going. Let's talk about it. Okay? But y'all done had me a little hot over here, girl. And y'all better be glad that ain't my family, because we'll definitely be suing you so the cows come home. And I'm not going to lie. Okay? How many prisoners in here? Add $100K for each head. Because that's what we finna get up off you bitches, okay? That's what we getting, yeah. 100, so what they equal up to about 3 million. That's what we suing for, 3 million. And can you add emotional distress on that? Because I am stressed out too. Let's get it. Okay, so yeah, I hate it for that young man and his family, for them to not even know he was locked up and had been locked up for 3 months, only to find out that the boy had died. Girl, I wonder if they thought the man was missing. Whole time he in jail. Whew, girl, it's a special place in hell for the people, honey. But y'all leave y'all thoughts and comments down below regarding this particular situation here. Let us go ahead and let us move on, okay? Let us get into Jamie Foxx. He is someone else that is bedridden, from my understanding. They're saying that Jamie Foxx remains hospitalized a week after medical complication. We're not knowing exactly what the complication is. I've heard one thing where someone has said he had a brain aneurysm, and then I heard someone else say that he had a stroke. And I'm like, where did y'all exactly get these details from? We'll have to wait until that info is truly given to us and released to us. Nobody really knows what happened to him, okay? But they're saying that as of now, there really is not an update regarding his situation, okay? They said a week after Jamie Foxx's daughter revealed that he, the 55-year-old actor and singer, had been hospitalized for an undisclosed medical complication, Foxx is reportedly still in the hospital. And that is a bit scary because I feel like it might be a week or 2 weeks at this point that he's been in the hospital. And I'm really praying for Jamie Foxx because if something happened to that man, I don't think I'm going to be okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love me some Jamie Foxx, girl. So I'm just praying to God that whatever it is, he's in better spirits and he's just getting to a better space. Health, of course, like, health wise, but I believe that they might be running some testing things on him, but I hope that he's alert, he's awake, and he's on the spectrum of getting much better versus the lower end of the spectrum. Okay, they're saying CNN reported that Foxx remains in a Georgia hospital getting treatment for an as yet unnamed medical issue. An unnamed source with knowledge of the situation told the network. Okay, so they say last week the Grammy and Oscar winning actor, his daughter shared in an Instagram post that her dad experienced a medical complication and that he was already on his way to recovery. That is according to the daughter. That's what she said. But then now he's still in the hospital. So that kind of has a lot of people wondering, like, what's really going on then? Like, which one is it? What's really happening? Let's see if there's anything else they're saying. Let's see. Let me go up a little bit. All right. They're saying someone mentioned from Fox's health scare. One of his sources says they are running tests and still trying to figure out what exactly happened to him. Okay. So they are still running tests, trying to figure out what's going on. So we shall see. But what I can say is he's supposed to be filming something at this time. And he's filming it with Cameron Diaz. And it seems like they had to get back into production phase and they had to pull out his photo double for them to go ahead and get some more of the filming done that she needed to get done. They're saying Jamie Foxx's body double films with Cameron Diaz as star recovers from mystery illness. Girl, that is scary. And I pray I don't ever experience this. But it has to be so fucking stressful and tough. If you get so sick, you go to the hospital, and the doctors that you expect to help you can't even figure out what's wrong with you or what triggered what happened to you so that you know how to avoid those things in the future or what you can do to better take care of yourself in the future. That has got to be one of the most stressful things. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I don't know if it's better to not know than to actually know. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it just has to be super stressful. But they're saying that Cameron Diaz was photographed filming with Jamie Foxx's body double Monday for one of their shows. So there is a lookalike. I'm sure they did a bit of CGI on this guy's face. And, yeah. They getting they filming on. And it's interesting because the photo that I'm looking at, he really does look like Jamie Foxx. But, yeah, he does look like Jamie Foxx, but it is at a distance. So we shall see. They said production crews in Atlanta reportedly shut down filming Wednesday, but resumed on Thursday using a stand-in for Foxx on set. They also said a scene scheduled for Sunday was also reportedly canceled due to changes in production. Oh, I hate that. I hate it for the production team because y'all be limited on y'all time, I'm sure, especially when you book out certain things and you only got the studio and certain lots and stuff for a limited amount of time. But the health is definitely more important than anything. So if y'all can't get all y'all filming done now, hopefully he'll be up and better and able to move about, by summertime, and y'all can, get whatever shots y'all need. But girl, we gonna need him here first. Okay. But that's what's going on with Jamie Foxx. Definitely continuing to pray for him because I love me some Jamie and I just would not want to see anything happen to him. Anything negative, anything bad. I love me some Jamie Foxx. So, I just hope he gets much better very soon. Hopefully we can get some more updates about what happened. I'm not going to lie. I don't need to be in his business like that, but I do want to know, like, what happened? And I just hope that he gets better. So it would be nice to hear, hey, Jamie Foxx was released from the hospital by the end of this week, okay? But we shall see, all right? So best of luck to him. Let's go ahead and let's move on. All right, real quickly, I want to talk to you guys more about Marcus Houston, who ended up doing an interview with Page Six. I kind of like Page Six interviews, when they sit talk to people and all of that. So I do want to get into this article. I believe that it was like a Zoom interview, but I'm not going to play the interview. I'm just going to get into what the article says. Okay. So they're saying Marcus Houston says women his age often come with baggage and kids. Now, Marcus, women your age come with you not being able to control the fuck out of them. Okay, that's what it comes with. There are so many women your age that do not have children and has gone through the amount of therapy needed. You feel what I'm saying? To shed all of that. All right. So you could have found somebody else that was closer in your age range, but you didn't want to. So this is where we are. All right. So they're saying actor and R&B singer Marcus Houston made headlines in 2020 when at age 38, he was engaged to a 19-year-old and publicly defended online criticism of their age gap. She's now 22 and while he's 41, and they welcomed their first child in 2021. Houston now tells Page Six that women his own age came with too much baggage. Girl, I cannot. Maybe it's the women that you was interested in, but then at the same time, was you even looking at women your age? Or was you looking at her the whole time? The people is just wondering, honey. You played your cards very carefully and very right, but let's keep going, okay? They said a red flag to me was always with a woman that had a kid. Nothing against single women, but single mothers with children are a red flag for me. And how is that? He says they say the sister star met wife Maya Dickey in 2018 through a mutual friend. Girl, goodbye and good night. He said, I tip my hat and respect women that are raising children on their own. But when I grew up, I never really wanted to have kids. I guess so. He says, he elaborated. He says, I would talk to my dad a lot, and he would always tell me to have your own kids because you never know what the baby daddies are about. Now, I do kind of understand that a bit because there are some crazy baby daddies. You know what I'm saying? There can be some very crazy baby daddies, just like there could be some crazy as baby mamas. Because if this girl decide that she finna leave your ass at any moment because she can't take your shit no more, whatever the case is, then she's now going to be that very woman that you talk about with baggage. And then you're also going to be that man with a child. And you might have, that woman the next woman you meet might have to deal with that baby mama drama. You just never know. But he goes on to say, so if you're going to have kids, make sure it is with a woman that never had kids. So that was always my red flag, a woman with an attitude. I don't like women with funky attitudes. That's girl. This okay. And you know what's crazy? A lot of men do think and feel this way. And I know it's only going to be a matter of time before Spiritual Word over on Instagram starts to put up clips of what Marcus Houston said, because they definitely promote and support this type of behavior. You know what I'm saying? As so they did with Kevin Samuels. You know what I'm saying? The person that always has all these flaws and stuff like that, but got so much to say when it comes to women. Only for him to die in the way that he did. It's coming up on his anniversary, but let's keep going. But it's only a matter of time before Spiritual Word starts to promote this. But let's keep going, all right? He says women that are my age, they kind of have a different outlook on life. Like a lot of women my age are very independent. Oh, so you giving Bow Wow. See, the women your age very independent to the point where they really don't need you. And so then you know if they fucking with you, you got to know that they really want you. That's what it is. But you need a bitch that you can impress, because that's the same thing that Bow Wow said in a recent interview. He can't deal with industry women because they've always been there, done that. And also with the industry woman or a woman that got her own that's independent, she going to require more of what the your ass going to do. But only a F-boy would sit up there and be like, oh, you ain't never been on a yacht? Like a yacht is just so like, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? You ain't never been on a yacht. You ain't never been on a little bit of a private plane. You ain't never been to Vegas. I said Vegas, nigga. I could see if you would have said Dubai or Paris. Bitch, you could have said Australia, but you sit over here talking about some damn Vegas. What women you trying to impress about? Wow. What women you trying to impress? It really is gonna be the younger women. So when he does settle down, Bow Wow not gonna settle down with a woman his age either. He gonna get a way younger woman that he can impress. But that's what it is that y'all like. So good luck, okay? All right, he goes on to say, they are very like, I don't need a man to do this for me because I could do it myself. And how does that make you mad? I come from a generation that I love to provide for my wife. But see, that's your fucking problem in my personal. Just because a woman says that she does not need you to do those things does not mean that she does not want you to do those things. See, y'all be misinterpreting shit. And I also feel like y'all don't never take the time out to truly get to know these women to understand why they operate the way that they do. So should you ever, fall out on your ass and you ain't got a coin, you better be glad that you have an independent woman that's going to know how to get out here and fucking get it for the both of y'all, should that ever be the case. Okay? But, y'all just be looking at stuff so negatively, and it just makes me look at y'all like y'all may be the problems. Why you trying to sit up here and make it seem like the woman is the problem because she, quote-unquote, baggage. 1 minute she got a lot of baggage, but then the next one is she's independent. So which one is it? You feel what I'm saying? Like, which problem is it? Because it seems like your issue is more of her being independent than it is her being of baggage. And if it's a BIC that you're really interested in and that you really want, you ain't going to give a fuck about them kids. Or shall I say, you're not going to give a fuck about her having a kid if that's what you're really interested in and that's what you're feeling. And I feel like if this young lady here would have had another child at the age that she did, if she would have met somebody else, got pregnant, had a baby, and he was still trying to holler at her, he still would have gave her a pass and still would have went and started dating her. So it's just giving excuses. Like, it's not calculating. Let's keep going. Let's see what else Mr. Marquess said in this article. He added finding the right woman. He says there's a lot of women my age I've dated. They may have baggage. They may have kids. They may not. There's so many different women I've been with throughout my life. And it just so happens to be that this one caught my heart. Girl, if you don't cut the shit, this one caught my heart is what he says. Everything that I prayed for and everything that I wanted in a woman she came with. Although she was young, I'm young in spirit. Get the fuck out of here. And then it be y'all trying to hide behind the Christian talk for me. But the former immature singer says he can't catch a break when it comes to fans being critics. He says in the immature days, we would have light-skinned girls in our music videos. Then people would question, why can't you get a black girl? And then it's like, oh, yeah, I only like light-skinned girls. Then the plus-size girls will come and get me. I was like, man, I can't catch a break. Okay, so you only like light-skinned women. You don't like dark-skinned women. And you only like slim women. You don't like fat women or bigger plus-size women is what you'll say. So, I mean, ain't nobody tripping too much off your preference. If that's what you like, it is what it is, as long as you don't sit up there and disrespect the other women that don't look like that. At least that's my opinion. But when you want to sit up here and try and compare the older women to the younger women, then that's why I kind of have a little problem with you, because you're trying to make it seem like the older women are not the best cup of tea. The younger ones are, but you're also not calling out your damn self, which we know you're not, and how you would prefer a woman that you can pretty much control. And a woman that you could pretty much mold into what you want her to be to fit you. And more importantly, a woman that you can impress because of who you are and who you was. Okay? But, girl, that's just all that I got. I just had to come to the front and say a few things, girl. Y'all go ahead and leave y'all thoughts and comments down below about all of this bullshit that I just talked about. All right? I'm Jamie. That's me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos, follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Jamie. That's me. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.